taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Pass to Iverson. Shoots the three. Here's Chamberlain. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws here tonight. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Chamberlain hits them both. And the dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Chamberlain. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Ginobili. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Parker after Julius Erving's miss, and Robinson throws it down hard.
So blessed with excellent court vision, especially for a wing player. Ginobili repeatedly finds the open man.
Here's Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Malone. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Offensive rebound.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Duncan. Off target from three-point range.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Pass to Embiid. From 17 feet out. And staying with the play, Irving. And it's a tie ball game.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Inside. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Now here's Leonard. Parker left side. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Snatched up. Out to the wing. Ginobili right side.
2 minutes.
Parker with a clean look from outside off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
And that one's good, Iverson.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Now here's Parker. Top of the key, Duncan. They need this. Buries the long-range jumper. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Iverson. Rebound, San Antonio.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
The Spurs getting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
First team.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection. He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Out to Parker. Back to Leonard. Robinson on the wing. Leonard trying to break three. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 8 points.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
San Antonio leading. Parker outside. Duncan outside. And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside for Robinson. Releases. And he overshot that one, missing. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Tries to hit him. Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Out to Duncan. Back to Leonard. Pass to Robinson. The shot off that time. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. Well, look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Malone. And Malone gets double teamed. Here's Chamberlain. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Leonard driving to the basket. Oh, he misses the dunk. 76ers trailing. Sees the alley-oop. And that one's good. Iverson's got 8 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Robinson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Robinson
to getting others involved.
Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes. And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
To the inside. And Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And Parker with the block.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Leonard. A good look from Parker. Rebound, Malone. Outside Irving. Embiid in the corner. Chamberlain. Tip back in for 2. Chamberlain got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Back to Robinson. Out to Duncan. The 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Iverson gets the bucket. And that's 12 points for Iverson.
A volume shooter. Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Parker. Puts up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And when Parker's converting on the pull-up, Jay, it has to be demoralizing to the defense.
Robinson with the block. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. Embiid inside the line. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Embiid's got his first 2 points of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all
night.
So you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Another shot. Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain.
And he banks in the layup. Chamberlain got 6.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
To the right side. Back to Aldridge. Now Wembanyama. Shoots over Malone. Wembanyama, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Embiid. From deep. Rebounded by Bowen. Here's San Antonio. Easy money for Wembanyama.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Now Embiid for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Embiid got his second bucket of the night. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Long range from the inbound. No good on the last second attempt. And fairly even so far. Here's Dampier. Still yet to score. Back to Aldridge. In the corner, it's Ginobili. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Aldridge. And it's rebounded by Dr. J, Julius Erving. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 1. Pass to Chamberlain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. That shot off the mark. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Bowen. The kick out to Aldridge. Wembanyama with it. Here's Bowen. Outside Aldridge. On deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
That one is no good. Got a piece of it. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Aldridge. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Ginobili outside. And the 3 off target.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
To the paint. The kick out to Aldridge. Here's Bowen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so here is Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Dampier. Nothing on the board. In the corner, it's Ginobili for the tie. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, James Silas.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's Iverson missing.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The kick out to Aldridge. Here's Silas. 5 to shoot. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
76ers ball.
Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, George Gervin.
And here's Chamberlain. 6 points for him. The 76ers again can't hit it. For the lead. Dampier, no good. The 76ers
2
lead.
minutes remaining in the third.
Iverson outside.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Malone.
Moses Malone.
And Malone with the
Assist
stuff.
goes to
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Out left to the wing. Driving inside. Dampier. Here's Wembanyama. Lets a floater go. It's
Moses
good.
Malone.
And it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Wembanyama down low. Here's Aldridge. Can they get it?
Out of bounds.
6 on the shot clock.
76ers
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by
Substitution on the
Wembanyama.
court.
A different look now for San Antonio. Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Iverson. Robinson with the block. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. It's good.
Manu Ginobili.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
To the wing on the left. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Lets it go from the wing. The shot's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Moses Malone. First
It goes on Moses Malone.
First team.
And Kawhi Leonard is just phenomenal at the line. Another part of his game that's improved.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. The second chance effort. Chamberlain's shot is off. For the tie. Takes it out to Leonard. For the lead. No good there. And we just finished the third quarter. We've got a 2-ball game here. Philadelphia ahead, up by 2. And we're
76ers.
Philadelphia with the ball. A 2-point game. Robinson with the block. One-on-one here. Leonard.
Kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Outside Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
It's stolen by Duncan. And the Spurs scoring again. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively, just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed the team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thanks, David. It's Ginobili outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead. Iverson outside. And Parker with the block.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And the dunk by Iverson.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
The 76ers trail by 7. From deep, Iverson. Offensive rebound. The shot's good by Chamberlain.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Just 4 to shoot. Good on the triple. Ginobili's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio. And Iverson gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ballgame, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Substitution for your Spurs.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And finished off by Leonard.
There's so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to scream down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No luck that time either. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That aggressive mindset of his. Leonard putting it on the floor and drawing contact.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And the 76. 124 left in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Right on the first, and that brings them within single digits.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And so he hits both. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Down low. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them.
Team foul. Shooting.
Both free throws good for Irving. And so it's San Antonio with it. 10-point lead. Parker with the bounce pass. Wembanyama down low. Chamberlain with the clock.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Right at the free throw line. No good that time. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Parker. Close it up for Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster.